Hello. So what we looked at in the last video was an example of being a scorer and taking a look at some cards to score on Cardscore.com. Up next, let's walk through the setup of your own home base system from Cardscore. Okay, so visit Cardscore.com. You'll see the area where you can order your own home base. Here is how, at least how mine arrived. So it came really quickly. Had the card score unit in that black box there, and a template in that envelope. So here's a shot of that template that goes on your scanner. You get the power supply for the card score home base unit itself, as well as a QR code on the back side of that setup instruction guide. Here's a close-up of the card score itself. It's got Ethernet connectivity on one side and two USB ports, as well as a USB-C port on the side that it uses for power. In terms of connecting to your scanner, you can use either one of those USB ports that you see here. Here's the scanner itself. It's a Epson Perfection V60 photo scanner. You can get this from a number of places. Staples, Amazon, eBay. They'll be careful with the used ones, but in any case, they're pretty widely available and pretty popular in terms of photography scanning. It comes with a power supply, power cable, and a USB cable that we'll see here shortly. All right, mine had this little locking mechanism on the back. What you have to do is slide that little gray thing to the left here. That clears the space for the USB connection, and then you can plug the USB cable that comes with it. And I've also plugged in the power supply on the back. All right, so here is the home base system itself. That is the power. So again, it's a USB-C connector that plugs into the side of the unit. This Ethernet cable will connect back to your Ethernet router or your Ethernet switch. So it does not work wirelessly, which I think is on purpose because of the large size of the images and files. So you do have to be relatively close to your internet router or switch, or have a nice long Ethernet cable. And then this is the connection to and from USB from the scanner itself. All right, once the scanner is plugged in and happy, it gives you the red light on one side, and you see the classic and familiar green and amber glow of a good Ethernet connection on the opposite side. So here's a shot of the scanner door open and the template laid down on it. I do want to point out that you want to keep that lid, that piece of plastic that sticks to the lid of your scanner. You want to keep that in place. Otherwise, you get some reflectivity off of the back of the lid. There's sort of a rectangular square, black square that'll show up in the background of your scans. You don't necessarily want that. If you buy it from eBay and this thing is missing, just put a couple of sheets of paper over your card as you're scanning, and you should be good to go. You just want something solid and almost perfect white in the background of your scans. All right. If you see here, I've got some sort of tiny bit of hair on my scanner here. You can also see a couple specks of dust on that as well. You don't want that because that'll show up on your scan and confuse your scanners. You don't want your scanners to have to make a judgment call in terms of whether that dust is on the scanner or on your card. So what we can do is the little cloth that comes with glasses, or that you use to wipe down glasses. Just use that to very gently get the dust off of the surface of your scanner. So here's my template down on the scanner, hopefully dust free at this point. And here's an example of the card that I'm getting ready to scan, a nice looking Justin Herbert. A quick pro tip from the folks over at Cardscore, you can use a little penny sleeve to scoop up and pick up your card rather than trying to grab it and risk getting either fingerprints on the card or on the scanner, or even worse, damaging the edges of your card. So just use a penny sleeve to scoop it up. And then this is a shot of the backside down on the scanner. Another tip from Cardscore is to be sure you've got that card center in the template as best as possible. Again, that helps the scanning process and helps your scorers as well. All right, and then I keep my QR code close to the scanner so I don't lose it with a strategic piece of sticky note there, just for video purposes. But in any case, so that's the example, and what we'll do next is connect the app. Okay, now we've got the iPad connected. We are at app.cardscore.com. I am going to go ahead and log in here. All right, I am logged in. I am going to select scan cards. It's going to ask for my QR code. And this is the QR code that comes with your system, your Homebase system. Okay, so it's picked up the QR code. I'm going to say use scanner. And here we go. All right, now my iPad is now talking over the internet to my scanner. I'm going to select RAW. You can also scan in previously graded cards from other graders, but I'm going to select RAW and continue. I only have one card to scan, so I'm going to continue again. Eventually, you'll be able to score multiple cards, but for now, just one at a time, and that's fine for me right now. Let's see, I should have the front side of the card down if I recall, so I am going to go ahead and start the scanning process. Now I'm going to edit a lot of this out of the video because it's going to take a few minutes to scan because it is a pretty high resolution scan. And you can sort of see that right now. It's only a couple percent. I see some blinking on the scanner. So we are going to let it sit and do its thing for a minute. Okay, so after a few minutes, it looks like our scan is complete. We do get a preview version of the scan, not the full resolution version of it. I'm going to hit continue, and now it's going to be time to scan the back of the card. Okay, so it looks like our scan is done now. We're going to go ahead and hit continue. All right. And yeah, looks like we've got our card up here. And here are our two sides of the cards. I'm going to hit continue again. And Chronicles, Justin, Herbert. I don't know if this matters or if it prints out on the label. Kind of hoping it does, but we'll see. Save. All right, and it is good to go. You sort of see the other cards that I've submitted. There's a two-step process. I'm going to go ahead and hit submit for scoring. Hit continue. That's me. I'm going to have to blur that out on the video. You can do the economy, $10, $20, and $30 for priority. So we've got a couple options here, and you can click if you just want the digital. If not, it's an extra charge for the sticker. So, all right, and then when you're done, just press continue. You've got your order number there. One card submitted for scoring, and return to my cards. Now, if you go to the scoreboard at Cardscore, you'll see your card in real time as it's being graded. Okay, so here we are on Cardscore.com. You see the very helpful support team at Cardscore is already asking if I have any chat questions, but I am going to go to the scoreboard. This is gonna, oh wow, there's my Justin Herbert already, and I've already got a score. Wow, that is crazy quick. I hope that Justin Herbert continues to do well. Oh, we got a good magic on there that I need to log on and give a score to. So I hope that helped. An example of not only setting up your home base and your scanner for the first time. Do create a login before you try to log into the through the app, through the website, of course, at app.cardscore.com. And so you saw an example of uploading that Justin Herbert card as an example. And so we'll sit back and check in on the scoreboard and see how our Justin Herbert card continues to do. So thanks for watching, and good luck uploading and scoring your own cards at cardscore.com. Thanks.